Alright, so since the last video I've made a ton of progress. You may be noticing the speakers are there, and bang! We now have LED strips behind the monitors. We have RGB LED strips, let alone just regular ones. Just going to switch this off. Mind the mess of wires that is back here, but as you can see, I now have the LED strips ran. There's also the speaker wires are being held up onto the screens as well. Just so when you look under, you can barely see any wires, except for over here where there is a massive cluster of wires, but you can't see that from the front unless you look over there, so that does not bother me one bit. But the nice Deli Zensa ones right here, they're a lovely, lovely pair of speakers, absolutely incredible sound. But I'm gonna plug a keyboard and mouse into this computer now. I'm really happy with how the LEDs turned out. It should be plenty bright enough once I turn off the lights. Oh yeah, this is going to look really nice at night time. They're just set to change color at the moment. They're working absolutely awesome for me, and I'm excited to see how this setup is going to look once it is done. Here's how it's looking so far. I've got to clean up the shelves above the setup, but here's how the setup is looking at this stage. Wow, I am really liking this. The theme to go for here was just a really simplistic setup. That's why I wanted to get the computer off there, put the computer under there, get rid of that big Sony amp I had and just replace it with the tiny as little SMSL SA36A Pro. The only reason I want that there is look how small the thing is. Makes it pretty simplistic, and it makes the setup look much nicer. Just looking forward to having this done. I'm gonna go get my mouse mat now, plug in the keyboard and mouse, trying to maintain wires, but as I add more and more stuff back to the setup, it's gonna get a little bit messy, and I can't help it, that's just how it is. So for now, I'm happy with how this looks. Let's just get some more stuff happening here. I'll get the sub under there. Who knows, I'll give this a sound demo in a minute. Who knows, I might not even need to have the sub. I'm just looking at it right now, and the setup looks a little bit lopsided actually. It looks like the left monitor seems to be at much more of an angle than the right monitor is. Yes, I'm definitely seeing that right now. So I might fix that up, give that a little look over, see how that's going, and we'll fix that up. But for now, satisfied as. I have to plug a mouse in, configure the screens as well, because by the looks of things, that's the middle one. But that there should be coming out of that. I don't even know. It should go like that, and then like, I don't even know. No, it goes from that one into that. I don't know. Yeah, I think it goes from that one into that one into that one. So they're really out at the moment. I have to get that configured. And yes, this is going to get really nice looking. Now, I am not going to lie. This is starting to look pretty sweet. I've now got the keyboard and mouse plugged in, hooked up. The speakers are hooked up now, so if I turn the volume up, you guessed it, I have volume. Now, I was contemplating whether I should add a sub or not. I kind of went, you know what? It can't hurt. So what I've done is I've just plugged this in. I have English, hello. Yet to actually hook it up. I will just be using the high level inputs because the SMSL doesn't have a subwoofer out. And then from there, I've just got to plug in one of my webcam. And I believe that's really all that's left to this setup. Then I'll just clean it up, have it look nice. Then I'll have tons of room here to do schoolwork and stuff on, because this was a study. Yet there was absolutely no room here before, and now I have a much nicer looking setup, and I've actually got desk room right here. Also, before anybody asks about the desk, this was custom built for this house, and you are unable to purchase this. I am sorry about that. But in love with the LEDs, I can. Oh, that looks nice. I'm gonna leave it on that one for a minute. Sweet. I'm gonna leave it on that because I'm loving that. But gonna hook the sub up now and do the webcam. Get that all hooked up. Push it all back. And I'll just sit here and I'll just go, what am I missing? Because knowing me, I'll always forget something. So let's get that hooked up. If you're wondering what the song was, not that I really turned it up for long. Good song here. It's Hero by, well, there you go. You can just see it there on Spotify. If you want to follow me on Spotify, it is This Is Jack, just like that. Come on, autofocus. You are absolutely hopeless in low light. There you go. That's my Spotify. If you want to add me, follow that playlist because that is actually getting followers now. There's 14 something followers on it. But anyway, this is coming along and I am really excited. I've got, this was playing music, but now my Spotify is just playing through the speakers that are here. I'm gonna hook up the sub and the webcam now, and I'll be back once I've done that. It's beautiful. It's finally done. Let me turn the volume down because I don't know if that's copyright or not, but the setup is finally done. I don't know if there's anything else I need to add to it. Let me just quickly close my Facebook. I just posted a photo of this in Setup Addicts. If you are not in that page, go check it out. That's for gaming setup related stuff. But anyway, the setup is done. Got the 324-inch monitors, I got the amp, got the headphones, I got the speakers, I got the mouse, the keyboard, the webcam, the sub, the computer. I'm trying to think of what I'm forgetting, but I'm not forgetting anything, or at least I don't think I am. I've still got to clean the cupboards above it, but besides that, she's beautiful. Trying to think. I can't think of anything I forgot. I might be able to like stick my laptop here as well. That'd be so nice to be able to charge it here every night. Other things like the Marley right here, I might be able to like stick somewhere. I'm thinking I'm just gonna leave this one in my bathroom and use this for the setup in the bathroom because, yeah. Oh well, that's looking pretty nice. Enjoying the Marley. I'm just gonna leave that right there. Doesn't really suit, different color. Yeah, the setup is kind of a dark color, so having something really bright like that sort of makes it difficult. But anyway, if you've got any tips and improvements you want to see in this setup, let me know because I will put them in the setup, and hopefully you enjoyed this series, little series. I definitely enjoyed making it. I'm hoping it is satisfying you guys as much as it satisfies me. I love looking at this setup, it looks awesome. And I'm sorry about that black dot on the carpet. It doesn't come out unfortunately, but anyway, setup is complete. Have a look at that. Happy as. Anyway, I've got just some stuff to clean up now, what's left out there. There's actually surprising amounts of stuff left out here. I got the vacuum there, I was gonna clean the floors, but there's a surprising amount of stuff left out here. I'm trying to think. Most of this is just stuff like, that's a charger for a laptop, that's the old DVI cables, I don't know why you're out of focus, there you are. Charger for a portable speaker I'm giving to someone, charger for my watch, another audio cable, headphones, power boards, my phone charger, the stupid little shitty Dell speakers I was using temporary as, but you know what, they actually weren't too bad when they're in focus on the friggin' camera. Focus! The autofocus on this phone is supposed to be really good, yet anyway, there's just so much stuff here. That's where they are. I've been looking for these all morning. Anyway, I'm gonna try and pack up all of what's left out here. I'm gonna set this up in the other room so I can finally have fast internet in the room with the big stereo, because I've been dealing with 3 down, 0.3 up down there, because it has to connect to my router at the other end of the house, which is quite a while away, and it wasn't having any of that. So finally gonna get faster internet speeds in that room now with this right here. Hype for that. That's gonna be nice. This is what it is. The autofocus is turned off, so I can't get much closer than that unless I can press autofocus, bang, turn autofocus back on. There you go, this is the model. Yep, the autofocus is being an absolute bitch to me today, and I don't know why, but here it is. Anyway, this old setup is no longer, and I really do need to get rid of these bits of wood and figure out what stuff I'm actually missing out of the main part of the setup, because there's still so much stuff here. I'll leave the DSLR can go somewhere, these shitty speakers, the action cameras, tempered glass screen protector can go with the other ones. I had so many for the S7. If you do have a S7 and you're struggling, the Spigen is the way to go. Let me turn my autofocus back on again, even though it is struggling. The Spigen is the way to go. It's by far the best one I have, and it looks absolutely awesome on the phone. You can barely even tell it's on there. Yeah, that is it. So, if you enjoyed, leave a like. I just found more blue tack. I'm finding this stuff everywhere now. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the setup and how it looks now, leave a like, So much shit on the floor here too. Massive bin full of stuff. And it's done. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.